Cool. So from today, we will be starting with advanced selenium. So couple of minutes, Aishwarya and Narinya will about to join. So today mostly, so when we come to, so now basics are done. So from today, we will be starting with advanced. What does that means? So basics are like accessing the web elements, how to access the web element using right click, clicking, send text, get text, all the system. So second thing what we are going to learn is how to do when there is like multiple windows are open in the same session, how to access those other windows, how to come to the home window, all that. This is one requirement. Other one is called as a frames. What is meant by a frame is, okay, let me open a page.
But I cannot see you. You're not sharing your screen.
No, I just going to share the screen.
Okay.
Frames, I can show you something in. So let's see in this web page. Okay, so yeah. So in this web page, so for user understanding, it will be very normal. Everything will be fine. Okay. But the thing is, if you see here, there is something called as a banner. So you can see there is a banner like this is a banner. Okay. And this is one other video URL is there and all that. Okay. So now you can see this is one banner. Okay, so what is happening is if you wanted to access this banner, now see, let us do it normally. Let me create one class for this. Okay. So this will open the browser. To go to that URL, I'm just using the get command. And here I have to copy paste the URL. Okay, I'm just copying the URL and pasting it. Now, if I wanted to identify this element, what I will do, I will inspect it. First, let's do normally and then I'll tell you the issues and how to do it. So you can see there is a link and also the link text is also there. So I'm just taking the XPath for the easy purpose. Copy the XPath. dot click. Simply I'm going to click it. If I'm clicking it, what it will happen is it has to go to the other page. Okay. So let's see how this works. So you can see there is a error message popping. So what is the error message is that element is not found. Even though in this page is there, it will show it as not found. Now let's see, let's inspect it. Why it is not found? So now if you scroll up, there is something as header and everything, div. So this is how each HTML command will be working. It's all right. But if you scroll down, okay, this is how it works. It's all right. But why this is, so you can scroll it also. Okay. So if you scroll it till the end also, you will not able to find this particular element, because now see, you can see it is inside the something called as a frames. Okay. That means what is meant by a frames means go to the now the UI, the home page will look like this. So the developer will create one invisible window or invisible division of the page, which is called as a frames. Okay, this will be from frame 1 and this will be like frame 2, and the entire thing will be like one page. So what will happen, the control will be here when you access it. Okay, this here, if you want to access something which is inside the frame, first you have to switch to this frame and then you have to access the component here. After that, you have to switch back to the default content. Okay. Again, for this frame, there will be an allocator for this frame. You have to switch to this frame and access it, and then you have to go back. Okay, see, if this is a frame, you can see something called as a ID, name, and all. So either of the locator you can use it. You can switch to this frame and you will be able to click on it or do anything within this frame. See, this frame control is till here. So entire banner is inside the frame. Okay, so you can do anything within this and then you can switch back the control to the default content and you will be able to access it. Each page will have a more than one frame or it can have only one frame also. So this is how the frame switching works. Okay. So if you see in this web page, see, if you see in this web page, they are itself told you. So this is a frame. So first you have to switch iframe. It will be showing it like within the frame and you have to switch to that frame using the locator and then you can get back to it. Okay. So this is how it works. So now let's do like switching to the frame and then let's access it. So how we can switch? So before clicking on this, you need to switch to the frame. So driver dot switch to dot frame, and you can give any locators, either an ID, either a name or anything. Okay. So you can see, like after you give frame, you can see the several options provided. So any of this you can use it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give the web element, that is, let me first find the frame. Driver dot find element by dot id. So I will give the frame id. So when you do the normal thing, if it is not working for you, the first thing you have to check whether the particular web element is inside the frame or not. So if it is inside the frame, then you have to make sure you are switching to that frame using some locators and then you can do the actions that you want. So now I'm switching to that particular frame and then doing the actions. So let's see how it works. You can also maximize it. So I'm launching the URL. So the URL launching is done. Next, I'm going to find that particular element. Okay. Once I find, first I have to switch to that particular frame. After that, I have to click on that. See, it's navigating to other page. Before that, it was not happening because we have not switched to two. So this is frame switching. So next thing what we are going to learn is window switching. What is window switching means? Now, if you have a multiple windows open in the same session, then you can go to the different window to do the actions using the window handles. There is something called as a window handles, which will give you the number of windows that is open in the session, and each window will have a window name mentioned in the backend that you can retrieve it. Using the window name, you will be able to access the window. Okay, so now see, I'll show you this. This will not work probably. Let me create a new class here. Okay, let's just, I'm launching the URL and I'm showing how the different windows appear in a session. So now I'm launching the URL naukri.com. Now see, when I launch, you will be able to see 1, 2, 3 windows are open in the session. So I wanted to close these two windows and I wanted to do some operations here. How will I close it? So manually I can go and close it, and the alert also is getting the appear. So to close this, I need how I will educate my system to do it is by using the window name. How will I know the window name is? Using something called as window handles. Okay. Now see driver dot get window handles. So this window handle will give you the set of string. What is meant by a set of string means it is a collections like a list or an array. It will return you all the window. Okay, so this will give you the set of strings. So you don't know what is a set, you know what is an array. So what you can do is you can convert that particular set into an array, meaning integer into a string, float into a string, like that. We are converting the set of So from one box to the other box that I know to access. I know how to access the array, but I don't know how to access the set. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to convert this, means transfer the items from the set to the array so that I know how to access the set. Okay, so this is the first. Let's make it as a first, let us put it in the box, proper box, and then we can transfer into the other box. Okay, so set of strings, then I'm going to convert it into an array. How will I convert it into an array? Is like this only. So it should be like an object array, so with any name equal to converting the set into an array, to array. This is the method to convert a set into an array. So the elements are inside the window list. That is the window name. So now what you can do is, first you understand how many windows are open. So by knowing the size. Okay. So this will return you the number of the windows open. After that, you can use the loop. Okay, first let's do this till here and then we will see. So first see how many windows are open. Okay. After that, so now you know the number. After you know the number of windows, you can go slowly to all the windows and you can do the operations. So after now query is getting opened. So now I just use the window handles to get the all the window. So how many windows? Say 3. 3 means including the main window, the 2 windows are open. So now what you have to do is you need to get the names of the window. How will I get the names of the window? Is for int I equal to 0, I less than, put it in some integer. Okay. So now you try to retrieve the window name. How will I retrieve the window name? Is CISO. So I can get it by using the array, no? So window list of I. So this will give you all the window name. Okay, let's retrieve all the window list name. Sorry. So see 3 windows and the window list name is cd window hyphen. So these are the 3 windows. So from this you should be knowing what is the home window and what are the other window. How will I know the home window is by doing the window handles only. Okay. So where the currently the window is, so what you can do is, so now you can switch to the first window. Okay. And then you get the title. If the title is same as your home window, you can ignore it. Then other windows you can close it. Okay. So for that, what you can do is, after you go use the driver dot manage dot window dot, you can see. So driver dot switch to dot window. Here you can give the window name. Okay. So the window name is the window list of I. So each window I'm going to go and then I'm going to, so it will accept only string. So you can make it as 2 string. So 2 string is to convert anything into a string. So I'm just converting this to a string because it is not accepting as a string. So I just converted. So now you try to print the title. Okay, driver dot get title. So this will show you the window name and the title. So you will be knowing the window name or then the corresponding title. Based on that, you will be able to handle it. Okay. So see, so the first window is the main window. Okay. Other than that are the uh, other two are the sub window. So what you can do is you can make it as you can leave the first window. So remaining window you have to do it. So what I am going to do is window list of 0. I don't want to do anything. So every time from this we understood that the first window name it is returning is your home window. Other two will be the sub window. So I wanted to go only with the sub window. I wanted to close only the sub window. So what I'm going to do is if of okay driver dot get title dot equals, if it is this title then I should not close it. So I should not means I will use not operator. If it is not, then what I have to do is driver dot close. So you know what is a close, that means closing the window. Okay, so the control will be in the sub window, and if the title is not that one then it has to close it. Okay, so let's run one by, let me debug and show you the complete flow. Aishwarya, have you joined?
Yeah, I'm in only.
So now this will return you the home window. So home window means what it will know, it should not close. Okay. So next will be the sub window. So it is switching to the sub. You can see it is switching and it will, if it is, then it has to close. You can see, the sub window here, it got closed. Now third window. So third window, it has to switch. So this is the third window. When it switch to, the control will be here. Okay. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to close it. So that's all. Okay. So this is called as, this is how you can do it. I did only the closing operations and reading the title. So if you want to do some operation in that, you can do it also. This is called as window switching. So today we learned frame switching and window switching. What is the other extra topic you have to learn is, so far we are able to execute, we are able to access the web element. So from tomorrow, what we are going to learn is we are going to write the code like a test case, and we are going to validate it like a test case, and the test case validation should be shown in the report. How it is possible is there is a tool called TestNG. Okay, so so TestNG. Okay, so what is the purpose of the tool is, the purpose of the tool is to validate the test case. Okay, and then the validation will be, it will generate in the report, and the report will be like, you can only customize the report like stepwise along with screenshot. So all this we are going to learn in the tomorrow class and the coming week. Okay, so this is the very important one as a tester. Tester is to, now you know how to, we learned using a Selenium only have to access the element. Yeah, we are good with writing the commands, accessing the element, but how the test case will be is, now for example, let me open a sample test case for you. Now, okay, So now this is a test case, manual test case. Verify whether app able to hold 1,000 users at a time. Okay. And the steps are given. So what this is like a manual. How will you do it? You will log in and you will be logging in 1,000 times and you will check whether the app is able to have 1,000 users will just should be able to log in at the same time. Okay, that is one test. Okay, leave that test case, take this one. So test data is valid username and password. This is the step details. Navigate to this site, click on login link, enter username and password, click on sign in button. So this is the test case. So this is the manual test case and you're updating the result. So our target, now you know how to access it, you know how to do all these steps and you know how to do all these steps. Now, the thing is, you have to do this as a test case, automation test case, and without manual intervention, your automation suite, your system should be able to execute this and the status should be updated. And this report, it should be generated automatically. How this is done is, this can be done using something called as a test ng. Okay, test ng is used to validate this test case, and along with this it also it will be able to capture a screenshot also. That also we will learn. So now let's download the test ng and keep it in your machine. Shall we do it? So you can do it by going to, so there are three ways to do it in test ng. Okay, so one way is go to Eclipse, go to help, go to install new software, and let me copy paste the thing that yeah. So what you have to do is go to Eclipse install new software, click on add and give name as test ng and location is this location. I'll ping you on the chat. Please add this URL and give add. Oh, this URL is not working. I'll give you the other URL. Work. Yeah, this is working. Let me ping in the chat now. So please do it now. So you should be able to see this test ng with the checkbox. Let me know once you are able to see this. I'm stopping the sharing. I'm waiting for your guys' response.
What do
This is called blackmail, Judy.
I have to try and do it little by little so I can get to where we are.
Sure.
Okay.
You can add it. Once after you adding, you will be able to see the checkbox. Okay. Let me show.
How do I add it? Show me how they add it.
Yeah, I'll show it. So go to wait. Go to help. Go to install new software. Go to add. And in name, you give test ng, anything, any name, it's fine. Location, URL that I pinged in chat, that URL you should provide it here.
So you went to, sorry again, where did you go to again? We went to help.
Help,
Yes.
install new
Yes.
software.
Install new software.
Yeah. Click on add.
Add.
In name, you can give anything. You can give test-ng, anything. Location, URL that I have pinged in the chat.
Okay. It's in the chat here.
Yeah, and click on add.
Let me see. Okay, I see the URL.
You should be able to see in some time. Once you're able to see, let me know. Okay.
Okay, let me do that. Okay. Let me see. Yes. Okay. So we should go to. I can't go to my own. Hello.
S. Judy, what happened?
No, I'm trying to get to my. Are you sharing?
Yeah, I am.
Okay. Let me go off a little bit and let me
Okay.
see if I can do it. Okay. Yeah. It's not allowing me to. I'm not seeing my desktop. Hello.
Hello.
Wait. Let me see my desktop.
Yeah, yeah.
Are you sharing? Okay. Stop sharing a little bit. Let us see.
Yeah.
Okay. Very good. Now, oops. Going to help. Going to, you say help, going to add new software.
Yeah.
Install new software.
Install new software. Yeah. Yes, Aishwarya, told anything?
No, it's loading for me.
Okay.
Install new software. And when you do install new software, what does it say?
Help, install new software.
Yeah. Okay.
Click on add.
Test engine.
Yeah, test-ng. And the location should be the URL that I pinged.
Oh, it's giving me beust.com.sclips. Is that it?
Yeah.
No. Is that the new? Is it?
Yeah.
beust.com/eclipse.
Wait. So I have, yeah, that only. No, not that one. The second.
Okay, let me go back again. Please share again. Let me see.
Yeah, I'm sharing it. I just pinged you the other URL that you can use it
Where did you ping it? Here?
in the chat. Yeah, I pinged you again also.
Okay, let me go here. So,
Yeah, Nandini,
go
I'm
away
able to see the screen.
Okay,
go away from here first. Then take it. Not share again.
So
Not
are
share.
you able to see my screen, Judy? I'm just I shared already and I'm showing it to you.
Yes, but I want to put it in my own.
You wanted to put name as test-ng and the location is the URL that I shared with you, and then click on add.
Yeah. Okay. So stop sharing. Let me try again. Stop sharing. Let me add. Oh. Stop sharing.
Okay.
Okay. Okay.
So Aishwarya, what you have to do is click on the checkbox.
Install.
Yeah.
Click on next.
Okay.
If there is some agreement, you give I agree.
It's loading.
Okay.
And from where can we get that URL, Nandini? that TestNG URL?
I just pinged you, no?
Chat. Yeah, from where we can get that in a TestNG site?
No, this is the site that you see. This is the one for TestNG. So this one I know how to download the TestNG. Now you also will be knowing it.
You know what? That's URL.
Mm-hmm.
Can you quickly send it on WhatsApp?
WhatsApp. I think I cannot because I have just okay. Maybe after the session I'll send you, Judy. Now you know. Just listen how to do it. So after
do it again. Send it to me again one more time.
URL.
One time.
Okay.
Send me again. Send me again one more time. Let me see.
I'm sending you separately.
On where?
In the chat.
Okay.
I email also.
Okay. When you send it to me on the chat.
Yeah, I just shared it.
Copy. Let me see if it, oh, yes, I see it. That is in the chat. Let's see. Install new software. You click on add. You paste it. Okay, what it says? Okay, let us see. It says test ng. So if I click on add, it says. So when I click on add, what does it do?
Okay, it will load and then it will show you the checkbox with TestNG.
Because it is saying fetching.
Yeah, it's fetching. Once it fetched, you will be able to see TestNG with a small checkbox. I'll show you how you have to set up so that after the session.
Oh, I see it. Ooh.
Okay, you can click on the checkbox. As I'm doing it now, you can click on the checkbox because it will be over in 3 minutes. So only I am just hurrying up. Click on next. I have already installed, so for me next is disable, but for you guys you can see. Click on next. After that, there is an agreement. You click on I agree and then finish.
Yeah, Nandini, I have completed the whole thing.
Restart the Eclipse and keep it ready. Okay, done. So Judy,
just saying installing the software.
Yeah, correct. So once the installation done, it automatically will restart your Eclipse. Okay. So today we have completed the setup to how to write the test case. I mean, automate the test case and how to see the report and all. Okay.
Okay.
Yes, Judy.
Once I finish, it says install details. Next.
Yeah, next.
I accept license agreement.
Yeah, agree and then finish.
Finish. So when I finish,
okay.
Nandini, shall I share the assignments with you for the drop down and
you can share it in email, Aishwarya, because we have only 1 minute 30-second remaining meeting time. You can email me that. I will check.
So, but can you also send us the recording? I will try and do the yesterday and today.
Okay? Sure, Judy. Okay, bye.
Bye now.
Okay, bye. Take care.
Take care. Bye.